Hey gang, Drex here from DrexFactor.com. For most of the past year, I've been uploading video blogs that cover individual aspects of dancing with poi. And now I want to take the next 3 months to talk about how you can choreograph using a lot of that information. This month, we're going to start off with a super important skill for choreographing that's called blocking. Before we dive in, I just want to take a moment to give a shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Emazing Lights, FlowToys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can visit them all on the web by following the links down in the description of this video. One really popular approach to choreographing a piece is to start with a piece of music that you'd like to have accompany your performance. A lot of times a piece of music will get me inspired to move in a particular way, or it'll give me an idea for a story I'd like to tell through it. Either way though, if you're choreographing to a full song, you'll almost certainly have to block it out. Blocking is breaking the song up into small pieces so you know exactly how much time you have to cover for each one of them. Doing this lets you keep track of the emotional beats in the music as well as pace out your overall piece. For this example, I'm going to block out the beginning of a song from the YouTube audio library called Club Thump by Gunnar Olsen. To do this, break out a piece of paper and draw 3 columns. Label those columns time, measures, and changes. We're going to be tracking how long each section is in terms of total length, how many measures it covers, and what characteristics of the music are in each of them. Now, I selected this song specifically because there's no fade in, so it's easy to tell where the song starts. Let's have a listen. Our intro consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of a very spare minimalist kind of arrangement with keyboards and drums. So with that in mind, I'm going to write out that from 0 to 14 seconds, I have 4 measures of that piano melody with minimal instrumentation. After those first 4 8 counts, we have a washy series of synth chords fill out the sound for another 4 8 counts. Let's give it a listen. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's really common that you find sections like this that come in even numbers. Occasionally there will be a turnaround or something that's a single 8 count, or even a song with just a trickier structure. But looking out for even numbers is almost always a good idea for this. So I'm going to write down that from 15 seconds to about 29 seconds, I have 4 measures of washy synth chords. So next up we have a dropout for an 8 count, and then 3 8 counts of a bouncy bass synth riff. Take a listen. So with that in mind, I'm going to write that from 30 seconds to 48 seconds, I have 4 measures with a drop and a bass synth. For the next 8 8 counts, there's a section that includes a syncopated staccato riff. Here's what that sounds like. Cool, so this is going to take us all the way to 1:20. What I'll write is that between 49 seconds and 1:20, we have that staccato riff for 8 measures. And that's the first part of the song blocked out. So what do I do with this information? Well, I can use these different sections to think about how to write phrase work. Let's say I want to have a different theme for each section of this song. The first section is really quiet and minimalist, so I'll want to write out a 4-measure phrase with slow but direct movements. That is, when I'm moving from spot to spot, I'm doing so in a straight, direct line rather than curved. For the next section, I want to add some indirect movements to fill out those spaces like the synth riffs are. For the next section, I'm going to use the dropout to play with some dynamics and go back to direct movements for that first 8, then open up my onstage volume and do some flowers and shunné turns. After that, I'm going to go to some pretty techie anti-brids for 4 measures, and for the last 4 measures, initiate movements from my feet and lower body to provide some kind of contrast. Now, bear in mind, there's really no rhyme or reason to how I assigned these sections. These were just themes I wanted to explore with each of them. I can also do structured improv in each of the sections, or just fully choreograph the whole thing. So I think how I'm going to do this is choreograph the first 2 sections and do structured improv with the ideas I've outlined for all of the latter 3. Let's see how it turns out. turned out. Next month, I'll cover a different method for writing choreography that is a little less mechanical. For now, I hope this gave you some ideas where to start with choreographing your own pieces. If you wrote something using this method that you like, please throw it up on Instagram with the hashtag DrexFactorPoi. I'd love to take a look at it. Thanks so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please hit that like and subscribe button to help my channel grow. Special thanks to all of my awesome supporters on Patreon. You guys are the ones that make these videos possible. If you're not a current backer and would like to sign up to support the work that I do, please go to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi. Thanks again, and peace.